Hello-y ho-ha and good afternoon. It is I, Cjsgoose. Hang on a minute. My headphones are loud. Let me just see if I can just turn this down. Oh, why does it always change it? There's something weird going on with everything. Can you hear the music all okay? Who have we got here? We've got DD's first, Rooty's second. You got here 1 second after the stream started. That is good. I pressed a notification as soon as it came up and you were still slow. Ah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You'll be fine. Didi, what did you think? What did you think? Tell me all about it. I need to take this off. I need to take those off. There we go. Right. We are in... Excuse me a minute. We are in my... What kind of a testing world. Okay, that's weird. What just happened? Can you not do whatever it is that you're doing, please, computer? Okay. Alright, it was just doing stuff. You can't hear the music. Hang on, let me turn it up. It's not like I told you that I couldn't hear your talking yesterday when it was actually just me not having mine up loud enough. This is the world that I tested how to do the Guardian farm. It should be turning up now. Tell me if it's okay when you can hear me talking about this bit. I've got to be careful because there's another piece on here I don't want you to see. This is where I tested to see if the Guardians worked, which obviously it does because we use it and it's really, really good. So this is what it looks like. This only works in Bedrock as far as I know, because in Bedrock they have specific spawn points. Oh, that's good. You can hear it too? Good. So this is how we tested it, and then this is what I mean by I don't test a lot. So, hang on, just trying to make sure that I do this. So, all I did was this bit when I was trying to figure out how I wanted it to look. And I did go down a little bit into the ground. But if you look, I've actually removed the original fortress, which I then changed my mind and decided... Fortress? It's not a fortress, it's an ocean monument. Anyway, I decided, I had a sudden thought while I was on my walk this morning with the puppy, that... You loved it. Are you happy? You can use that as bragging rights. That's your piece of parkour, and all of that stuff he went round. That was all yours. You can show your friends that for years and years to come. SB737 was actually on something that I built. It's just amazing. Not that I've got bragging rights and keep going on about it. Anyway, so I suddenly thought on my walk, they use this prismarine block, and on the prismarine block there is this little pattern. So I thought, what about if we try to use something like that? It's a bit like a tuning fork, and where I've been having this problem, so I thought I'd just use this big open space here, and I thought I tried a couple of different ways. I said yesterday that I thought using the cut blocks would look a bit OTT, and I think I'm right, they're too much. I also had them a little bit thicker. If you look, there's a bit... I made this one thicker, but I don't really like it that much. I think this one looks so much better. You've never noticed it? No, I had it in my head while I was walking around. So I thought actually it could be quite a nice little play on using the pattern on there to using it on here. Do you know what? This music keeps getting so loud. I've got to find a way to control it without affecting you guys. There is a way and I can't think what it is. I did it the other day, I'm sure I did. Anyway, so this one looks too short and stubby. I think this one looks nicest, and so I think I'm going to go with that. I've taken a couple of photographs so that I can have a look. I'm wondering if maybe we pop a couple of... can we do cracked? We can. Cracked bricks. And then I was also wondering whether it would look nice with a couple of lights underneath. I mean, this is obviously going to be a highly used area with guardians standing all over it. Let's just pop in a couple over here. Right, let's see if that makes it look a bit better. Oh yeah, that just that little bit makes something a bit more. I don't know whether I really want to put any slabs in though. I don't know if that will destroy the aesthetic too much. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I don't like that. No, but there is another plan. So I thought we could just test it out in here first. Just so that we can have a look, rather than attempting to do it in the game, because it's just too tricky. Let me go back in here and find one of these lights. What are they called? It's not under light, is it? No, they're frog lights. What are they under? Can I have a brain? Does it come under prismarine? No. What are they called? Hold on. If I do it this way. Lantern. That's it. Got it eventually. Right, if I get some of these. Now, I don't know if this will work. I've got a couple of ways that we can try this. How's everyone's day been? Oh, a bit carried away there. Oh, no, a bit too far. This is just how my brain works, by the way. I go for a walk with the dog and then I just think of 100 ideas all the way around. This might look awful, but it'll be better to see the whole thing in context rather than not. And then I've got another idea if this doesn't work. I don't know if this is going to be honest. I'm trying to get better at building. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Okay. So then I'm wondering about either bringing it down like this. Hold on. What do we think? Do I like that? It's a bit confusing because we've got this bit here and this doesn't make sense here. So what if we just change this one bit like that, and then we so actually all of that would become slab, wouldn't it? May as well change that one as well. Now I'm not keen on it. I like the idea of where I'm going with it, but I also don't. So, right, what if then I had it above, didn't I? And I didn't like it. Is that right? Okay, right, I think I know what I was going to try. So I put these on top again. That's why I normally sort of just do a few little tests like this. I don't do a lot. I'm not going to lay out the whole thing. Some people will lay out the whole floor. But I don't do that. I just do a few little tinkers. And normally I wouldn't either. It's just purely because we're trapped in a tight space underwater. And it's not helping me to be able to see the pattern. So I need to be able to see it to be able to work on it. Oh, it should have one there. Oh. Yeah, there is that. I'm also you don't like the copper. Oh, I really liked the copper. I was also wondering gold. Let me just try this bit first, and let's see. No, I don't want that. I'm going to actually, let me just change these ones over, because this is actually making it even harder. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking about was gold, because they have gold, don't they? Could also use prismarine, the dark green prismarine with it. Let me just put these up here. I may as well just put this all the way around. I wasn't going to, but right, let's put that like that. Yeah, I don't know yet. But the thing is, that's what I really like. I like it when you guys give me input about the world. That's what you're here for. You get to be involved in it. Right, so now what I'm thinking, I want to cover up these side ones that are exposed so we don't get that extra bit coming through. So I'm wondering if I do it this other way. I'm just thinking that the lights would give us extra brightness, but I'm not sure. I'm just trying to make it less boring. I'm trying to be better at my builds. There's a lot of things that I don't like about them. You know, then you watch Scar and BOO and then you know that you're just useless. Actually, there's I quite like that. Right, now, what if I get prismarine? The only thing is that I don't actually have a lot of gold as well. Gold is a big problem. I think we need to work with sort of the materials that they use. I mean, this is supposed to be their palace, so if it doesn't sort of sing out that it's the Guardians, then I don't really know what the point is. There. Couldn't think where to put it. I will do. Don't forget, it's a lot harder to do that kind of thing in here, though. It's okay for you guys who can just suddenly create, you know, these amazing things on top of the nether roof. For us to do a piglin farm, we've got to clear out loads of areas. I will do farms later on, but that's not something that I'm doing at the moment. Which is annoying because I need all the stuff. I need the resources, but at the same time, I think that works nicer. What do we think about that? It looks just that little bit different. It's got that little bit of depth in. Let me just take a picture so I can remind myself. No, that was the one with the camera on it. Otherwise I won't remember what it looked like. I've only got about an hour, I think. Yeah, bedrock. Okay, so there's that. Now let's switch it. Oh, hang on a minute. I know there's something wrong. Oh, hold on a minute. That's... I changed the design, didn't I? Did I leave it with one at the top? Yeah, like a hilt. Now what did I do? No, like that. I could see something was off with the design, but I couldn't think what it was. And so it would be that part, and then yeah, 3 in the green. Hold on, let's try that again. Oh, get off it. I'm trying to see if it's any good. Or maybe he thinks it looks really nice and wanted to examine it closer. Thank you. Just as I'm going to try and take another picture. Yeah, I quite like that, actually. Right, now let's switch the copper for gold. Now, I could code it, but by the time I've done that, I could have just replaced it. So we're not going to do that. Connect is here. Hello, how are you? Did you see my video? I did a video with SB737. Sorry, I keep bragging, and I don't mean to brag. It's just that I'm so excited. Gold we're looking for. The thing for me is that the gold is really garish. What about the... Oh, hold on a minute. The deep slate gold. Now, I do have some of that. You're back again after a month. I know I hadn't seen you for a while. I'm going to try this one first. The thing with the other gold is that it's really garish. And I do like using unusual materials. I always have done. And the difference with this is that it would match more of the... Oh, what do we think of that? Hold on, let me take that off. It would match more of the Guardians. I still feel like there's something off here. The design. It might just be because of how it is. Oh, there's been a few changes. Rooty and Bob are now mods for me because we were having a little bit of trouble and the stream started to get quite busy. So it was a little bit of a hassle. And then what if... Alright, so now let me change this one over here. That looks better. I'll change this one. No. I think it's quicker to do it like that. Ah! Except if I break everything. Right, so this way we can compare the two. It's not symmetrical, no, it's because it's a repeating pattern. Once the rest is together, then you'll be able to see it. So this one would then... actually, that's a really good point. I hadn't thought about that type of a join. Okay, I'll have to look at the join in a second. Please remind me, because I haven't done it here. I think the raw gold is too bright. So let's just try the normal gold. This is what I mean. I don't generally... I haven't actually worked through the design properly, and I didn't think about that, so I need to have a quick play with that before we go back in. This is so much easier because we can sort of just fly away and come back up and have a look. Oh, there's that one. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just have a look at what it looks like in the dark. So let's time set night. No, midnight. So yeah, the floor will glow, which is what I was hoping. Let me go back to this one. What are your favourites out of this one so far? Raw gold or normal gold? Pop a little note down there for me, and then I'll just switch this one back out. Oh, actually, let me screenshot that. Not a screenshot. Take a quick photograph of that too, so I know that I'm putting slabs and lights underneath. The raw gold, yeah. Okay, so and then the raw gold or the deep slate gold. Yeah, you're right. That design is slightly different. Hold on. Let me just see this part here. What have I done here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I've added an extra slab here and here. Which is controlling the design a bit better. Still the raw gold. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking myself, Rooty. Okay, right, so I think they match. Let's switch this one now for the raw gold. They need to be another light in there. So let's see if it's overpowered with the extra bit in. Oh, might help if we have, you know, all of it in. Okay, that looks better. And then starts getting harder to look at the pattern though. So what I'm just going to do just for a moment, I need to be able to look at the pattern easier. That's hurting my eyes. I just need a block that I can look at that's not really patterned. Why don't you move? Can I go block? Okay, I actually really like, oh hang on a minute, that one, I think that would work quite nicely for a minute. So what this is just so I can see the design, but I need something that's not going to annoy my eyes. That trying to keep staring at this gold is quite tricky. I really should have coded it. I could have just had one code and I could have switched it out each time, but by the time I've thought, I can do some commands, but by the time I think about them, I could have just done it myself. I need to get back into doing them. Don't tell me that that looks really good, because that'd be really funny. I mean, actually it does look quite nice, but I think we need to have that regal element to it. Now, the problem we've got here is this is a repeating pattern. And I need it to repeat. So what we're going to do is we have to switch out this bit, and then it should be 3 across there, then 3 there. It's right, isn't it? Yeah, and 3 oh yeah, that looks really good. Let's put a number 4 in it. Okay. So then we want these in. Oh, hang on a minute. So then we would end up with more green around it. That might end up being too much green. I don't think that's going to work. I think it's going to be too much. Let me just put that on. And then... No, it's too close. So... Right, let's just remove this bit. This is where it gets a bit difficult, is trying to then get it so it's right. Let me just put that back into there, break those. Okay, so I think what we have to do is to bring this lower. So, but it's still going to be a problem. I think the only solution to this is to not flick it over like I've done. I like how I flicked it over. Hold on, if I just put that back for a second. So, oh, thank you for the likes, by the way. So, where I've put that one up there like an N and this one down here like a V, that's causing the trouble. So I think what I need to do is, let me just show you with this one, is to start the next one here. That's a 4. And then 2, 3, 4. So we do the repeat like that instead. I think that will work better. And then we'll have to have a gap. How big a gap? Alright, let's redo it down here. And we want to use the raw gold. And I think they're all in 3s, aren't they? Apart from this one, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 first. This side, okay. So start it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, let me just use my picture that I've taken. Ah! Sorry, I nearly threw my phone into my cup. So, I'm someone who actually spends a lot of time trying to work out things. I don't... Oh, I was looking at the wrong picture then. Ah, that one's easier to look at. 4. Yeah, then 3, and then it's in 3s. No, 3, 3, and then it's going to come out like that, isn't it? Yeah, and then that's a 5, is it? 2, 4, no, it's a 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so it's like a tuning fork, really. And then maybe what we do is we bring 2 in. And then 4. I'm not sure because it will depend on how it affects the design. I think that's not enough. Unless the tuning fork should be 6. Maybe it should be a 6, which would then allow it to have the longer. I think that looks better, but I think we might need to bring this up a bit. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that might work better. Let me just go back to my photo. Sorry, my phone pinged, which is unusual. Hold on. Where is it? There. No. We're looking at that one. So, what did we do 5 or 6 on this one? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. Ah, it goes 5, 4, and then 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that needs to come down 1 still. The problem is the next part of the design. Oh, 2, 3, 4. No. That was 4, wasn't it? What have I done? No, 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 no. 2, 3, 4. And then it is 4, 5, 6. Like that. And then the next one would be 1 block in there again. So if I just put those in, then we know that that goes in there. Right, then we want the lights around the outside. Whoa, that suddenly got bright. Now we don't have to worry about these. We can get loads of this now, which we could not do before. We could. I mean, I had more than I've ever had. So I had been really chuffed about that with the... I would just AFK at my farm, but now we have however much we need. This is not going to be a problem. So it'd be 1 on the end of there. Just got to try and figure out exactly where the lights would go. And then same here. Like that. Okay. So I know that looks really odd at the minute. And very bright. Right, so then the next part would be the slab. Let's take this out. Yeah, we can just leave those there. I thought it was quite nice for you guys to see my sort of design process and how I think things through. When I've got the availability of everything, because I don't always, have that while we're trying to do things. We just have to keep going back and getting new materials, and it's harder to test everything. Okay, and then we want the green prismarine, which is not here. Right, come back here. So these are counters. I always use these. I don't know why, but for some reason those 2 blocks are the counters that I always use. I missed a lantern, did I? Here. There's one missing here, isn't there? Did I do that on this one as well? I did. No. No? That's not right. Oh, like that. I get it. That just really confused me for a moment then. What that was to make sure that you guys were actually watching. Congratulations, you passed the test. Well done. We'll look out for the next test, probably imminently. Okay. So then it would be to do the lantern again. So this is when it would start to be difficult. So we would put the lantern in there with this bit on top. No, on top of that. Then it would be the tuning fork with the lantern. Take those away. These. And then that. Ah, yeah. There was me thinking it was. See, you You didn't get the specifics right, so I'm not sure that I could count that as passing the test, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, no. Did it go with, yeah, it joins. Oh, yeah, that's a pain. I'm still trying to do these other videos. The main thing is I've managed to start doing videos. That's good. They're not great, but at least I'm managing to get some. So I've got this other SB one to do. No, there needs... Oh no, I was going to say, does there need to be a gap? No, there is a gap. I just haven't got my head in the right place. Ah. I think this idea will work. Hopefully. I don't want to do any much more on it. I just need to wiggle. Work out. I need to wiggle. I really don't want to wiggle, actually. That is not... Yeah, he would, but he's still asleep because he didn't sleep again. And, yeah, we're supposed to be going to the dentist in a little bit, so that's going to work really well and probably won't be going. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so then it leaves us with a weird bit in the middle. Why is that? Oh, it's because I haven't put the other... I have to put the rest of the repeat in. So on the top it's then 1, and then it's gold going up. Then it would be a sea lantern and a slab. Ah, okay. Sea lantern, slab. Like that. And then... What? No. Like that. Ah, hold on. Alright, so that gives us like this little crossing thing. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. What have I done? This is where the slab needs to go. Here. I knew there was one there somewhere, and I kept putting it in the wrong place. So then we get this little weird bit in the middle. So we could do one of two things. We could put gold ore in there, and the sea lanterns and the slabs. No, that's too busy, which is what I was worried about. Right, what if we put normal gold in? No, the other thing is it's actually looking quite religious for me, which I don't like to do too much of. But I don't think having all of this in the middle is going to work either. Nope. Although it might, especially look, as a little dance floor. How does that look? The thing is, when it's actually set up, you won't really see the pattern so much. Obviously, we can see it in here. Maybe what we should do is find a piece where there is a long section. The farm inside should look the same as this, but obviously the pillars are wider. Or a lighter prismarine block. Yeah, I did half wonder. And that doesn't work with it. don't like those with that. Maybe we just try this one. I've actually had this issue before. That's not going to work. Maybe something just plain. And we've got to just get the correct ones back out. That one. Okay, so we could try it with these, but I think it's going to make it too busy. And the fact that it then changes colours. No, I don't like that. I think that the other thing for me is that it's sort of making it look more like a cross. It's like we're really enhancing that it could be a cross in the middle, which wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. Unless we turn it into... Oh, now it turns it into a trident. Hold on. Now it's like a little trident. No. Yes and no for me. Oh, hang on, hang on. It's one of those... No. I think it just needs to be plain. I think it's too overcomplicated. It could look okay, but I think it's just too much. I think it would look better with it just plain. Okay, right, that's what I'm going to go with. Right, so let me take a picture of that. And then, how much time do I have? Oh, I've got about half an hour. So let's come out of this. And then the question is, how much of this... No. I've spent so much time in PGG. That's where I was heading. We don't have very much of this gold. Let's go and have a look and see how much we've got. The prismarine will be okay. The deep slate should be okay. Oh, yeah, it's our little friend. We need to get raw gold. Oh, I got myself some shards, didn't I? Oh, I took my wings off in case something happened while I was loading in. I think I've been killed whilst loading in before, so I always get a little bit scared. Let me take this sand. We need to make... Oh, we needed to get lava as well, didn't we? We need some glass. Oh, no, that's a chest. What happened here? This didn't have anything to do with me. Okay. The other thing is I didn't think about the colours, but I think it will work. So I want to put these down. And we need to go back and get more lava, don't we? Let's write down the little list of what we need. Let me just turn this off. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to do realistically. I really must sort out my notebook and stuff properly. So we need raw gold. A lot. That is a huge amount of raw gold. We need dark prismarine. So you know what that means? We need ink. And then deep slate. And lanterns. Which is pretty much everything, wasn't it? Oh, and lava. I didn't write that down. We need lava. Okay, let's go. Let's go back. So this is actually the line that I wanted to put the glass tunnel in. But I mean, we'll see the flooring coming down here, and then we'll see it sort of coming down here. Yeah, I have to think about that. Where the glass is going to go. I don't have as much time as I would like to be able to try to sort it out. But if we just sort of start setting ourselves up, and then I'll try to come back on later, so that we can then work on it more. Let's go and empty the farm so that we know that we're clear for when we come back. Oh, we could empty it on the way back. How long have I got? I think I got 45 minutes actually. I don't know why I said if I move that from underneath the microphone, would be useful. Oh, I haven't got this on full screen. I'll be really happy when some of this is finished. But the poll was the Guardian farm, so that's good. I've started to do some sketches, to see how I'm getting on, what I can do and what I can't do. Is that all we've got? I don't want to remove those. I definitely don't want to do those. Yeah, we have to go and mine for that then. I wonder if I've got some... I can use yellow wool for now. Just put those back in there. I don't think I've really got anything in here. Oh, netherrack. Didn't get any more, did I? We need a lot of that. Just seeing if there's any raw gold here. I don't think there is a lot. But we should have some yellow wool, so we could just use some yellow wool for now. Let's take 2 of those this time because we got through them so fast. Take the yellow wool. That will just allow us to put the pattern down, and then we can remove it afterwards. So the ink is all... Where did I put the dyes? Over here? Yeah, the dyes are... Black ink is always an issue. Would be nice if you could use coal. No. I have to go to the other Guardian farm. Other Guardian farm? We've got too many Guardian farms, I think. Well, we do and we don't. The Guardian farm's really helpful. Well, we could go to the one with the villagers and see if they've got any. So, you didn't give me any? Oh, okay. I haven't really been down here, have I, to be fair? Okay, we'll take some of that. I've got the deep slate still, haven't I? It's got the deep slate, the netherrack, the lava. We've got wool in place of that. And the other 2 are with the materials that we need. Just looking at these honey blocks. Let's take the honeycomb blocks with us. Might be easier to get those than it is to get the raw gold, and it might have a similar effect. Although I think it would be better if it was. I love the way that Rooty comes before me and it's my stream. Hi GST, you feeling any better? Right, let's go back. RCG, yeah. No, not going back. We've got to go and see if we've got any ink. Hold on, let's see if we've got... No, there wouldn't be any there. What am I doing? We've just been in my in a test world for the Guardians. I'm trying to work out a floor design. I was trying to do it yesterday while I was in there and for our Guardian Palace, but no, I need to go all the way down. Goose, come on. But it wasn't working because it's in such a cramped space. I couldn't figure it out. I needed to be able to get away from it, and I needed the pillars to not be where they were because they were all in the way. So we've just been testing out a floor design, which I think we've come up with. We quite all like. That's because you're number one. Yeah. The thing is, the Mook would agree with that too. Yeah, I know. That's what I was. That's why I was worried. Why have you got food poisoning? That seems like a really silly thing to do. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, so we're just trying to grab some material so we can see... Oh, look at these! I did not realise I had all of this. Oh, that's great news. So that's from this farm here, the other Guardian farm. So this one, every now and then we get other... You can see we get all sorts of mob loot in here as well. So, yeah. And every now and then I get a few squid. That's great. That means I can actually make the prism. I can actually make everything then. Although not the gold. But we're going to use substitutions for that for now. And whether we can decide if the honey block is good enough or if... Oh, hi. Oh yeah, I'm going to do it so there's a little entrance way into here. I know you... No, hang on a minute, I'm stuck because I didn't actually do... That's the entrance way over there. Right, okay, now you're really confusing me. I know you didn't choose to have food poisoning. I was being silly, and I'd already told you to have a rest and get on better. I'll have to see how I get on Connect. I might do that nearer the end of the season when everyone's done everything. It's just really difficult because I'm struggling to get onto the onto the like SKYBLOCK and everything, and there's just so many jobs to do when I'm actually on the live stream. It's then hard for me to then go around and do all of these things without not being able to do what I'm trying to do. Does that make sense? Where is the bed? But it doesn't mean that I won't do it. I might do it towards the end of the season. Yeah, and then that way, you know, everyone can build their stuff better. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. It's been a thought in my head as such, but I have 18 rockets. That's good. I don't know why I don't have a full stack like I should have, but I have 18. It's enough to get me back. I know. It really did. It's because I don't know if you're joking or not, because actually it sounds really silly. You could be joking or you could be telling the truth. And some people are going to think, yeah. Well, when my boy was in the nursery, there was actually one of the nursery staff did have 6 fingers. So I don't actually know if you're joking or if you're being serious, because you've never mentioned it before. But this particular person had a... when they were born, they were actually born with an extra finger on their hand. So I have actually seen somebody that has 6 fingers. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, there are words. Did I got Did I get lava? I did. Oh, I got 2 lavas. Oh, and I put all of the things away. I don't want to fill this area up. We need to make ourselves a better place that I'm not going to get everything in the way of. My brain has stopped working. Here, why are there only 2 furnaces? That's an empty one. Furnaces, where did you go? There were a whole bunch. Here's some more. That sounds more like it. That's not netherrack. These are. Okay. And we could do with... There's an empty one here. Yeah. If I do that, then I can do this. Let's put them on this wall. Let's put them... I'm just trying to think where to put them. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know what to say to that, to be honest. I'm a bit bamboozled. It's because I'm trying to focus on what I'm trying to do. You're back. Phantom pains are really, really difficult for people to manage, aren't they? Have you heard of the mirror trick? So whenever you get a phantom pain, actually I don't know if that would work. It might do. You'd put a small mirror down the side to make it appear like you've got one there, and then it can help you. But I don't know if that would work or not in your case. Because it's normally like a phantom, like a leg or something, an arm. I don't know. I think it's easier if I don't sort of say, because my head is not working. 2 thumbs on his left hand. Wow. I can't believe you've never shared this. You've just really bamboozled me with this. No, we've been chatting for a long time now, and you have never once mentioned this, which is fine, because that's up to you. But you choose to say it on a live stream, and that's why I've just got confuffled. Okay, so we've got these here, and that's lava. There's more lava. No, it's fine. It's not a problem. It's because I'm someone who I can easily think that people are telling me something is true when it isn't. So then when I'm on a live stream, I'm trying to really think if this is actually something that's true or not, or whether I'm just being stupid, if you like. Because, you know, people do like laughing at me. I always have done. So I'm always aware, and I'm trying to work out if... I think you have mentioned that. It's not the same. Having an extra finger, having it removed, and wearing glasses do not come in the same category. I'm sorry, you can't get away with that. But the fact that it's your choice to talk about it, that you can get away with. It's just that it's just me. So let's just can we change the subject so I stop putting a... I think so. I think there have been times. I don't think these honeycombs are going to work as well, but can we just... I don't want to be rude, but do you mind if we move the conversation on so that I stop making myself into a complete plonker? Is that okay? These are all ink. They are. Look at that whole thing of ink there. Right, so we want... And we need to move all of this lot out. And we need to do digging. Why is nothing easy? So we need to do that. Oh yeah, you talk about like that all the time. That's why you have that tomato looking logo. That's why. Yeah. Okay, so all of that just gave us 2 measly stacks, but at least we have it and we can get them. So let me take this one out of the way. I feel like we might need a chest or something. And we need another 2 of these, I think, or maybe 3. Let's take 3 just in case. And then, right, we've got those. Okay. Oh, I had loads of ink left over now. Let's put that back. Right. So, I feel like if this bit is the center, is it? There's 2 pillars there and 2 pillars there. So this big bit here is the center. So we need to work out the design so that it's running right through here. The only trouble is about this thingy. Okay. I don't understand what you're talking about, GST. I'm sorry. I think I am wondering if I'm starting to get a migraine, because when I get really confused like this, it can be one of those. It's I'll find out later. Sometimes that's like one of my starters for having a migraine, because my head, I'm really confuffled. Right, let's take these out. I'm actually struggling to look through all of this. Right, let's move that one. I'm just trying to get everything more organised, because we need to move a lot of this stuff out of the way. So we have this little setup over here. Which one was nearly empty? This one? There it is. So we put those in there. And that. And then, oh, that's another empty. That's good. Ah, crystals. No, do I have any prismarine left? Did I use all of the prismarine? I didn't use 2. Did I have 2? I was going to say, I should have a shulker box. Okay, right, we've got that back. I thought there was I haven't even put a timer on again in here, and we didn't empty it before we came in. Did I used a whole one, but I thought I had 2. Maybe that was... Let me try to read that. How most people in Java have a machine that they grow loads of sand and gravel or any item and dispenses it into their inventory, and they craft it. Okay. I mean, they do a lot of these duping things, don't they? I don't do duping, that's cheating to me. If I can't obtain it properly, I won't get it. It's alright if you're doing a world and that's what you plan to do. But to me, you may as well just be in creative. If you're going to cheat to get the stuff, you may as well not be in a survival world. You may as well just be in creative and just have all of the materials that you want anyway. I can't wait for the auto crafter to come in. Right, we've got those guys are sorting themselves out. Jacob's here. Hi, Jacob. Ah, sea lantern's already made. And a whole bunch of shards. Okay. And now this is empty. Oh, we're just going to get these guys. Did you like the video, Jacob? Right, okay. After I'm going to have to come off anyway. That was very, very good. Oh, lovely. But how did you find it with the premiere? What was that like? Was it good? Stream lag? Oh, I can't see any. Oh, I really don't. You got stream lag too? I've got nothing on my end. Mine's still saying I've got excellent connection. Oh, maybe I missed it. Oh, no, the stream lag. Oh, I get it now. So when I've lost, I didn't. No, hang on, I just dropped in without checking where I was. That was because I went into the nether. That was the guardians being killed. Yeah, it's because when we go in, the guardians take over. That's why we have to be careful and set timers. Okay, right, now let's get on with this next part. Yeah, so it's good. Is it worth me doing premieres again? I've never done one before. Thought it was really interesting. What do I want these for? I don't want them because I've bought myself a whole bunch of sea lanterns. Okay. Well, I do want them, but I don't want them. What's this one? Shards. More shards. Sea lantern. Okay. Right, we've got some sea lanterns. Okay. Then what? Oh, I can't get my head around this at all. Yeah, prismarine. Oh, yeah, so that we could make the sea lanterns. That's what I wanted it for, but then I realised I had a whole box already. Ah, okay. Worth it? You can change the countdown. No, not until I've got 1,000 subscribers. But yes, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, then I can. Let's just move all of these out of the way. No, I said move them, not release them. Should have 3. No, there. I've given myself 20 minutes in here because while we're actually right in the heart of it, it doesn't work as well anyway. And you love premieres as long as the person doing it is chatting with the people during it. You can change the counter theme. It told me on the thing that I was looking at. It said when I reach 1,000. Maybe you could send me a screenshot or two so I know what I'm looking at. It was just a thing that I was just looking at this morning. I've never done it before. I don't know. You're able to change it as well, Jacob. Well, maybe you guys could just help me with that a little. Just so I can try to understand. But I was doing it really quickly and I've never done it before, so I was reading up about it, trying to find out. So maybe they've changed the rules since I've done it. Thank you. If you put it in the normal Discord, then everyone can see it, and not just me, because I think other people might be interested too. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah. We've still got one more video to go. Oh, there should be 2 new shorts up as well. One went up at 12 and one went up at 1. Okay, so we should have our shovel. And we want to find one of these empty boxes. That's not empty. And it would be a purple one. They're not. About these. Where did I put the empty ones? There's one. No, I know there were empty ones somewhere. So let's pop this on here. Hold on one sec. Okay then. No, I thought it was the whole. I just thought the whole thing. It said that I couldn't change it. Right, so we need to clear this lot out. Otherwise we can't test the floor. I don't know. Like I said, it was just a quick thing. I thought I'd just see. So the next one, what I'll do... Oh, and in answer to your question, yes, I totally agree. If you're going to do a premiere, then the person doing it should really be there as well. And I was, yeah. I thought it was really lovely that you could interact with people while they were watching it. Carter's here. Hello. So there is another video to come, and that is him coming around here. SB737 was in my Gooseville world, and as you know from the short, he broke things. So we've got that one to come as well. I'm really chuffed because I've actually managed to edit quite a bit on the other. Obviously I've made one video, I've made several shorts, so that's really good. Did I get sleep? I got some, not as much as I would have liked, but it's the dog decided I had to get up this morning, and I was like, I don't want to. Oh, yeah, I'll have to talk about it in a bit, Jacob, because I haven't got a lot of time left, and to be honest, I'm getting quite confused. I think I am on the verge of a migraine. Hopefully it's just a short one. I don't like it when I feel like this. I kind of feel a bit spaced out. I don't know how else to explain it. Right, let's get these done. And if you remember our rule, if we see loot, we take it. Regardless. Yep. Got no conduit there. I think there was a bit of fresh air. Wacky's here. Why is everybody? Everybody's here. Hi. I don't mean why is everybody here. Wacky, did you see the video? Has everyone seen the video? I'm just, you know, I'm going to keep asking everybody if they've seen the video and what they thought. You have to let me know. And please let me know about the whole premiere thing. I'm thinking of trying to give the other one more time. So I might schedule one instead. The only trouble with that is it's always risky business, me scheduling something, and I have to be there because of how my children are. It's very difficult for me to do and actually guarantee it. You haven't seen it yet, no. You're late. No, don't worry. I'm going to probably do another one later unless I get, unless this migraine takes over. Hopefully it won't. I will do one later. It says that we're supposed to be, hopefully, kind of, not hopefully, going to the dentist with my boy, but it depends on how we manage that. So I need to come off to do that. That's why. We've got some blocks over here. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. What, for SB? Do you mean that for Moon's video with SB in? The thing is, any interaction is interaction, and if people want to say that, then yeah. So if people want to say that it's not real, then they're interacting, and the more people that interact, you know, give you more algorithm time and everything else like that. So actually it's not necessarily a bad thing, and at the end of the day, we all know the truth that, hey, what are you doing hiding like that? It's not a trench for you to start attacking me with. Hey, you knocked. Oh, I've got my elytra on, haven't I? Rather than my jacket. Yeah, we all know the truth, and you know, there's not actually anything that they can do about it. And if people start, things like that can actually end up going viral because people don't believe it, and then it could actually get more interaction than what it would have done in the first place, just purely because people have been jealous, really. A lot of it is all jealousy. Hopefully Moon's okay. Is Moon okay about it, or is Moon upset about it? Okay, right, so we're trying to get this across here. Very concerned we're going to run out of time before I've even started it. So we're trying to work out on the floor. We've just been in a little test world where I did the testing for this farm. And so I had a clear space where I actually had all of the all of these pillars in the same place as well. Rooty's back. He's stressed, is he? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Falling apart as we're doing the stream. The thing is, Moon will have the last laugh on that too, because obviously it is true as well, you know. So my challenge is to now to see if I can record with Looney. That's what I've got to try to do. That's going to be my next one. I don't know if I'll obviously ever be able to record with anybody else. Oh, and Scar. Could you imagine being able to well, actually, would you want Scar to come into your world? And as much as I don't think Scar would ever try to tell you how rubbish you are or humiliate you in any way, because he's such a nice person, I can't imagine him ever doing anything like that. But could you imagine letting him or BWO in your world when they do the builds that they do? I mean, I'd feel like a fraud. Oh, there's some good people there. Rooty, GST was just saying that Moon's being told that it's fake, the recording with SB. So what I've just pointed out is that actually any interaction is a good interaction, whether it's positive or negative. And a lot of negative things could end up actually going viral because so many people are so insistent that it's fake, and then Moon would have the last laugh because actually it is true. And then, you know, if it went like that, then he could even end up turning around and say, well, actually, yes, it is true. So, it's 1:36 already. The timer's going off in less than 10 minutes. And the other timer's going to go off because I've got to clear out the Guardians. Go away. You couldn't even be bothered to throw it, could you? I don't know how this day is going to go after this. I want to get this done. I've really got inspired by this now. I've been working on a sketch last night. It was quite funny actually because I showed the sketch to my boy. I always love involving my children with everything that I do. And I showed him the sketch and he said, "What is it?" So I had to explain, and then he just walked off. And then I showed Miku, and Miku was able to tell me everything about it. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness for that. So it is a tricky one because of the design. Because obviously it's got all of this scourge on top of the ocean monument, and it's in the sea. It does make it a bit difficult. 5:37 is the exact time for you. Cool. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if there's a lot of negative stuff going on and there's a lot of people talking about it and commentating on it, it's just all seen as activity for the for YouTube, you know, and the algorithm. Right, let's try to ditch these. I think it would actually be a positive. It's AM. Oh, 5:37 AM? You're up early. What country do you live in, Wacky? I'm sorry, I've forgotten. I can't remember if you told me or not. Okay, so the reason why this is a bit of a tricky place is because I also want to have a tunnel. And I'm trying to think how to do it. I don't want to destroy that. I was going to rip all of that out then. We need that there. That's meant to be there. Why did the other timer not go? Oh, hey! I haven't got time for you to bash me. if SB posts a comp with all our videos with him plus channel, our channels might blow a bit. I know, that would be amazing. He said that he doesn't know yet what he's going to do. He said he might do but doesn't know. I suppose it might depend. I think maybe he's leaving that open because it might depend on the quality of the videos that he does with everybody. And you know, you got to remember most of these people in the challenges, there's only a couple of us that are adults. I think it's pretty much Rooty and myself. Everybody else is a minor, and you don't know what's going to happen in those videos, how well received they're going to be, if they're going to have any good content or what it is. So you know, it's going to be a bit tricky. So he probably can't give a judgment until he's actually recorded with everybody, and then he can decide if it would be good content or not. He's got to be very careful because, you know, it's his reputation at stake here at the end of the day. I'm really hoping he would, but at the end of the day, it's whatever it is. You love digging. Actually, I don't mind doing it either. You got to go and eat. No, it's fine. If you got to eat, you got to eat. I've got some more copper here, which is great. I love the copper block, but we need loads more for our... I don't think we need loads more, but we do need more. Hold on a minute. Don't go and put them up there. Just this one bit. Just putting them back up too high. Where are the blocks? Where's the box? Over there? How long is the new video? It's about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I've still got the other one to go. The Gooseville one, where he comes into here, which is my favourite. And then he destroys things. I think by the time I was going into this one, I was a little bit more confident with talking to him. First one, I was really nervous. And then he started trying to destroy things. And then it meant I could just be me, more of me, which was good. Okay, let's have a look. I know I said that about digging. I did answer you. Oh, you're in the US. That's it. Oh, we still got 2 minutes on that other time, and that's why it hasn't gone off. Okay, I wanted the photo one. Right, so let's try and start off with one of these. Then the sea lantern, and then that. And then if this is here, let's do the end. No, Goose. Don't even think about it. Who reminded me I have to put wool down first? You're going to leave me to watch more of me. Aw, thanks. That's really nice. And you'll pop back here. Well, I won't be here in a minute. I've got to go. So I'm just trying to really rush this piece in. But thanks for popping in. And let me know how you get on with that video. I'm so chuffed with it. I'll try to talk to Moon in a bit. See, I think the SKYBLOCK one is a little bit different because it actually shows his owner tag above as well. Whereas I think Moon did something different. I can't remember what. Yeah, it is a long time since you've done that. Does anyone know why I put the wall down? I have a particular reason why, and it was Mumbo Jumbo that originally suggested it to me, but I do it. I've expanded on what he said. So I'm going to tell you the reason. So if you don't want to hear it, put it on pause for a sec while you think it through. So the art. Oh, jeepers! Thank you, timer, for terrifying me. The reason for the wall is when you're mining and you don't know where you are, the amount of times that you can dig up through stuff that you actually don't want to dig up through can be quite a lot. So what I'm doing is purposefully placing down wool. If I ever reach a wool layer, I know that above it is something not to dig through. You could do it with a different type of block as well, that you don't normally use, that's really cheap to get hold of. Oh, that's my other one. I know, I've got to come off. I just want to do this one little piece. And yeah, so if I ever come across an area where there's wool, then I know straight away that I'm not to dig there, and then you can just go around it. But he uses it for redstone, and for that same reason, so you don't accidentally touch it. And also not to use dirt for redstone, because the Endermen say thanks for that, and suddenly nothing works. And he colour codes his redstone too, which is really helpful. Okay, right, so now, can I have my picture back instead of the clock? We need to, I've got to go, but I've got to I just want to do this one piece so we can say that we've tried. So it should be 3, 4, 5 wide. How wide is this piece? 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, it's an odd number. That's great. So let me put that down there for the odd number. And then it's... So it's... hold on. Just trying to get it in my head. Does that finish where I wanted to finish? Yes, it does. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, and... No, 6... Now, we didn't try it with a honey block when we were in creative, but I don't have any raw gold. So we're going to just try it with a honey block for now, and then I can always take it back out. Did I lose that one? No, I think it's okay. And I want to take these out now. The other ones need to stay for, well, I don't really, because I've got it on the outside, but okay. When I come off, I will go back into the Guardian farm. What happened? Oh, I went out. Okay, so it should be 1, I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And then now, how do we put... I want to also incorporate in this section the tunnel. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. I'll have to figure that out later. And then I'm going to come out to here and to here to then do it again. 1, 2, 3. No, that's 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and... No. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goose, why can't you count to 6? Messed up the first one, messed up the second one. That's weird. Yep, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take that one out. Okay, and that one. Okay, right, then we've got this going around the outside. I really like the idea of keeping everything nice and bright. And what's really good is that we've got these sea lanterns. Now, the other thing is I want to put one in each one, because A, I can, and B, it means that the light is really even and not in the little area that we've been having where I keep all of my storage. I did lose my block. Where did I just see that? It's over there, look. What is that one? That's wool. Okay. Yeah, in the storage area, I didn't put blocks everywhere because I only had a few. And you can really see where you haven't got them. And you've got this sort of light and shade effect. And I don't like it. Not for what I'm trying to do. I know, I just want to get this one piece in, so at least I've done something in the stream. So I'm always trying and always failing. should be there. Someone's just sneezing and scaring me in the other room. I think my boy's getting allergies, and he's not going to want to admit that. He's always thought it's funny that we've got allergies and he doesn't. Right, let's swim over here. No. Why does it always go wrong when you're in a hurry? And then we need this and these. Let's pop it over here. I don't have to move it again for a bit. My little storage area. Okay. Please look nice. Please look nice. Please look nice. Obviously, it's going to have a different type of block. But this is as close to it as we can get at the minute. We have to go out and forage for the raw gold. I'll get that in a sec. Yeah, I thought so. Are you Trident, dude? Yeah. I love the way he's like, yeah, I'm going to get you. Maybe not. I'm going to get you. No, I'm not. Can I please have just enough to finish off this last bit? I think I have. I think I have. Where did the Trident go? Okay, he's gone. Okay. What do we think about the palace floor then? Oh, I think that will work. Do we think that looks okay? I think that looks okay. We'll have to test out the raw gold. I think the raw gold will probably look better because then it ties in with that whole goose thing. I just read you put the goose. That whole gold thing. You know, that they have gold here. I quite like that. Guys, I gotta go. I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for joining in. Don't forget, I've got those 2 shorts up that are new from SB, and then I've got the first video up from SB, Bin and Skyblock with me. Thanks ever so much, and I will see you later.